So today I would be showing my second year Notion workspace in preparation for our first semester, which is online in UST Med. So first, this is my second year core, which contains basically everything in a manner that I can easily access. To show you how to do this, I arranged my courses. So for this sem, we have our yearlies, which we take the whole year, and we have our semestrals. So my block currently is under health sem, which means we have more subjects to take up. More subjects, meaning five of these are medicine subjects. While for chill sem, they only have 3, while the other is ethics and epidemiology, which is also hard. I also included a small picture of my schedule here so that I can see which lecture I would have for the day. So in making a page, you can easily make your subject a page by turning it into a page like this. And you can also assign icons: physiology, parasitology, surgery, and so on. For the tasks, this would include the tasks that I have for today. So before I can put something here, I should make another page, which is my course calendar. So in this course calendar, we have a master list of things that I have to do. So this master list is classified by subject, by type if it's a quiz, a long exam, a lecture, when the event was created, and when it is due. Also, if you want, you can add a status property. So when you input a new case or a new activity here, you can put, for example, lecture 2. And then once you input that, you can put which subject. So for example, I have a neuro lecture at August 18, 2020, and it's unstarted there. So it would automatically go to the top. So that is the sort that I assigned for this, when the event you entered the most recently would be at the top. But there are different views. For example, we have a due date table, which arranges all the entries by when they are due. We also have a weekly due, which includes those events that are due today or within the week. So you can see, even if it is the 5th of August, the events on August 7 and August 11 are already shown. You can also be selecting it as a calendar, so you can see it in this calendar mode, but I prefer the master list. And I also included views where you can see it as today's and tomorrow's agenda. So basically, it would show if you have events today or tomorrow. So for example, today is the 5th of August, so let's change this due to August 5. It should show here in today's agenda, quiz 1, August 5. You can change the properties to show which subject it is under. So there, we have a neuro quiz on August 5. So it's finished because it's on August 5. You can also sort them by subject. So here in the subject views, you have all the micro events. So we have a lecture on August 14 and a case discussion on August 15. Also, you can sort it by quizzes, lectures, etc. So these are the lectures we have the upcoming week, and it is automatically sorted by which is due first. So once this is set up, and I would include the template for this in the description down below, you can add it here, create a link database, so -link create link database, and look for the title of your database. So mine is block master list. it would show up here, and I would want it to be in a list view, and then I could filter it for events due today. Due is today. And then I can sort it so that the most recent one would show up first. There. So for lecture notes, this is basically where I put my lecture notes. So for this sem, I am going purely online, meaning all my notes would be in Notion, meaning I would also have a spaced repetition program in my Notion. This would be explained in another video. So first here, we can open as a page this entry into a table I would explain later on. So my current rating for it is 1 because I haven't done it. When started, in date last reviewed is today. I can input the name of my lecture here. And then this is the automatic template that I put up. So before making my notes, I should have read everything, and I would put a general description of what happens or what is discussed in a lecture. So first, you can see cellular adaptation is ... and this is a table of contents that I inserted, so I can easily go to the subsections that I have. So here, this is how I would make my questions. So, what is cellular adaptation? So I would put the answer here, and so on and so forth. And I could put keywords here: cellular adaptation, cell injury, and I could input certain figures here. So after having all of that, I could put a summary about the subtopic I just discussed. So cellular adaptation is there. So I can add a subtopic and more subtopics there. So automatically it makes an outline already. So if I change the name of this, so cellular adaptation, and then this subtopic could be about cell injury, it will show here. So cell adaptation, recall question, cell injury. So I could go easily to cell injury questions. So that is, this would also be available as a template, and I would link it down below in the description. So once you have all of those in the description, or in the database, I'll just clear these because we haven't had that discussion yet. So you can have all of your notes in one database, but so you could easily view it, you could make another view. So here, let's make this a table view and put first shift, and then add a filter, lecture contains. So I could input that you should only show my first shift topics, and then I can sort it by lecture title in ascending, so it's easily seen like that. You can put this here in your subject. So from your core, you can make a page, and from that page, you can add these notes. I put it here, path and notes, and this is a link table, just so you can easily see the contents of this table in your subject page. So in this subject template, I put the department head, the department secretary, and the contact numbers because during an online semester, it's very important that you know who to contact and what numbers to contact in case an emergency happens, like you lose your internet connection or you click something wrong on a quiz or an exam. In your subject area, you would have your notes link here for the notes link page, but also a link database here. So how to do this? You should just type linked and then create the database and then select the database you want to link, and it will show here, but you could make it into a list and only show certain items. Like what I did, I filtered for first shift items only and sorted them according to their lecture title. There. Now, this homepage for each subject also contains descriptions of how the subject is graded and the grade for exemption, which I would go for, and how it's graded. Additionally, there's a grade calculator that you could customize depending on how you are graded. And down here, I just included some links of sources that you could use. So first, I put the recommended book and links of sources. So for example, if I click on PowerPoints, I'd be shown to this page which contains the PowerPoints I need for this subject. Now, if I click on Samplexes here, I would also be taken to a page where I can see the Samplexes for this subject. Now, all of this would be accessible from this subject page. So additionally, you can put shortcuts to your notes here if you want to go directly to the notes and not go through your subject page anymore. So here I could include the notes again, which I already have there, but it would be shown here as a link database if you choose to link your database. Now I could also choose to link a page, link to a page. I could put med lecture notes and it would link here. So if I click med lecture notes, it would take me automatically here. So it would be practical to have also this section there. Now I'm also assigned to monitor the progress and certain jobs regarding being a trans chief, which means I have to monitor if these transes or transcripts of our lectures are being done correctly. So this is my trans tracker. This just basically shows when it's due to me, when it is due for me to post, and when the lecture date was. And the good thing about this is it automatically generates the due dates for you for when you want to post it. There. So that's my trans tracker, and in my second year homepage you could also put my spaced repetition database, so I could see what subjects I have to repeat for the day. Create a list and name it today. I can filter it for my repetitions due today. Next repetition is today. There. Okay, so I have this. It's due today. So the due date of my repetitions can be altered. For example, after my first repetition, I actually remembered more. It would be due at a later date. So this template would also be available at the description down below. So that's it for today. I will be uploading a next video that explains my spaced repetition tracker, which is this table right here. And there, thank you, and I hope that we all be productive this semester, and good luck.